July 29th, 1945. The USS Indianapolis has served as flagship to the Fifth Fleet. As it speeds across the Pacific, the 1,196 men on board have no idea a Japanese submarine, commanded by Mokitsura Hashimoto, has their ship in her sights. Hashimoto wastes no time and fires.
All of a sudden, a massive explosion.
Raging fires cause backdrafts of flame to rip through the corridors below decks. The ship is sinking so fast, the crew have no time to launch lifeboats. Those 900 men who make it into the water have only basic life jackets and a few simple rafts to keep them from sinking. As the Indianapolis sank, her frantic SOS messages were picked up by 3 separate Navy bases in the region. But due to a series of operational mistakes, the messages failed to make it up the command structure.
What we do know for a fact is that no rescue was, in fact, initiated.
As morning dawns, the Indianapolis's crew find themselves adrift in some of the deepest waters of the Pacific. In the biggest group, known as the swimmers, many are weak and injured. Some are bleeding from open wounds. But now, their ordeal is about to take a horrific turn. Shark attack, oceanic whitetips, aggressive and opportunistic predators. They pick off the dead and wounded. By dawn on day 2, another 100 men have lost their lives to shark attack, injury, and exhaustion. Now the men are suffering from a new form of hardship: thirst. The average human can survive 4 days without water, but in extreme heat, this figure drops to just 2.
By now, we're seeing boys that would dare to drink some of that salt water. Within the hour, you can tell what it has done to him. He doesn't know straight up.
As day turns to night, more and more men begin to drink the salt water. Those who drink the seawater are quickly overtaken by extreme hallucinations. Some think their comrades are enemy soldiers. Some lose their minds altogether and attack. During the night, the death toll among the Indianapolis's crew has risen sharply. Less than 350 of the original crew of 1,200 still survive.
It's doubtful they could have lasted another 1, 2, or 3 days. The lack of water and then just the physical environment itself. It's a highly corrosive environment that they're floating in.
Then, a miracle. A PV-1 Ventura, piloted by Lieutenant Chuck Gwynn, is on a routine patrol when he notices a dark shape below. Unable to land, Gwynn radios in his position. By the afternoon of day 4, a massive search and rescue operation is finally underway. Of the Indianapolis's original crew of 1,196 men, a staggering 879 were killed in the disaster. Miraculously, though, 317 men survived the ordeal.